Good. Turn the front, keep them up, up, up. That's it. Finish, you've got to finish looking this way and turning into half pass, okay? You're still going too far up the stool. So she has to keep the horse's frame up so he's got room to get the front legs forward, because he gets a little bit down over the front leg. That's it. Now turn the front now, half pass straight away. Up. Good. Pat him. That's it. So when it's starting to get difficult, because now he's having to really sit, take that weight back towards a pirouette. So he's got pirouette canter and turn and turn and turn the front, and now half pass. Very good. Now just come out, go large, go straight. Good. Go shoulder forward, that's not straight. Yeah, and now think forward again. Change the rein with one change. And then I'll just give him a little walk and a breather, and then we can do that to the right. Forward. Good. I know Alyssa doesn't want to do the change, but I'm going to make her do the changes. Right, give him a little walk and a breather. Good. I think this is going to be a super horse for the future, and it's a real pleasure to see all these riders for the last 2 days, come here and ride in front of all of you guys and to teach them and to see the improvement. And I hope I haven't scared too many of them or put too many of them off. But it just goes to show when it all starts to come together how easy it looks and how effortless it looks. And when you have a horse like this with this talent, it's really special. So should we do it this side? So because that's quite a lot to ask, it's quite demanding, it's important then that we give him a rest, that we don't go on and on. It's quite easy to go on and on. So I wanted to give him a rest before we picked him up. Do it the other side. He's still only 6, so he's still very young. So we'll just do the traverse to the right first. So just go forward down this long side, get him straight forward. Go. Go. Forward. Yeah. Good. Go on forward. Yeah. Well done. Very good. Lovely. Okay, then you can push the hip in. Good. So you can see probably there that she doesn't bend as well to the right as she does to the left. So let's just work a little bit more of the flexion. Good. So she has to remember just to think of bending and making it more supple to the right. Good. Go, go, go. Well done. And patting. Very nice. Okay, then you do the half pass. So keep the neck up into this half pass, don't let it drop down. Keep your canter, go on, go. Don't let it slow down. Go on. Watch the canter go up and down. Yeah, she's got to make sure it stays with the ground cover. Now right flexion. Right flexion. Go on, bend. That's it, left leg on. Push the hip in. Go, go, go. Good. Turn the front, turn the front, turn the front. Yeah. So that really helps the riders learn to start turning the front. So she has to really think about bringing the shoulders around. And it's the same with the pirouette. It's not just pushing with your outside leg. You have to turn the front. So by doing this exercise, you really learn to bring the shoulders around. So turning, turning, turning. With her hands, she's got to bring her hands slightly to the right. So she brings the shoulders around into the half pass. Very good. All the way over this time. Good. Then stay counter, counter. Up and then forward. Go on. Don't let him come back at you. Think forward. Go. Good. ears up, and then on 3. 1, 2, 3, and. Good, lovely. Pat him. Right, and you can see how expressive the change is. It's still not straight. They're not straight at the moment, so we're going to work on doing them on the wall. So we're just going to do 1 out and 1 in. He gets quite hot when he does the changes, but she has to just keep going. So 1 out, 1, 2, good. Keep him up, wait, 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 good. And again, I just don't do any tempies, just do 1 out, 1 in. So I want to make sure she can do a change and she can make him wait. So 1, 2, 3, leg. Yeah, up. 1, 2, 3, and. Good. Lovely. Right, now see if we can put them together. So we'll try some 4s. So straight. And go. Good. Okay. So there you can see. That's where he's green, okay? So when you start to put them together, how he starts to dive. Let's just change the rein, let's go on the other side. Straight. Just pat him. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter he's not straight. It doesn't matter that he still makes a mistake in the change. It doesn't matter that he gets hot or that he gets a bit tense. You just have to keep going. You have to just think of keeping him as relaxed as you can and giving him the confidence. So 1, 2, 3, leg. So because that is the change he likes to swing on, now we've put him on the wall, then he can't swing. That's why he didn't want to go off the aid. Yeah, pat him. And we'll do it again. So this is what happens when you put them on the wall and then they find they can't swing. 1, 2, 3, leg. 1, 2, 3, leg. 1, 2, 3, leg. Doesn't matter. Pat him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just forget it. Up. Stay counter. So what you kind of do is you coach a little bit forward, Alyssa. Yeah, you've got to sit on your bum and keep bringing him back in between. 1, 2, 3, good. Up, 2, straight, up, good, up. So, yeah, pat him. So you can still see he's still figuring out the changes in between. And he's green, he's a bit wobbly. But the more she does, the more confidence she gives him. Just give him a little walk and a breather. The easier it becomes. And then once you find you do 4s and 3s and 2s, then you can't stop them taking over and they want to do changes everywhere. And you turn across the line and they pop a change. And you turn again and they do a change. And then it's like, you're like, oh my God, will you stop doing that? And then so many people get to tell them off. But you can't tell them off because obviously that's what you've been asking them to do for so long. And then they think that they should just do them everywhere. And you just have to just stop and pick up counter and just correct them. Really good. Good boy. Scott, have we got any questions? Scott's doing too much talking up there.
I'm getting sick of your sass. One question is farrier work. What do you do at home? When do you start shoeing your horses? Are you doing fronts, backs, full set? And what do you think of farrier work?
So, yeah, that's a good question. Our farriers, we have work a lot with our vets. So, we have them all checked, like foot balance and stuff. We have the horses x-rayed, like, you know, if we have any slight concern over their feet, they're all x-rayed and then consulted with the vet about how to shoe them. We shoe them probably from 4 years old, and they only probably go with front shoes on. And then if those horses that need the support behind, they'll be showed behind, but we try and leave all our horses out in the field at that age, so we don't want shoes on behind. Yeah, we have a lot of very good farriers that keep on top of the horse's foot balance, the way the horse moves, the way the horse lands on its feet. Obviously you see some horses, they're slightly turned in or slightly turned out, and it's all remedial shoeing to correct all of that, and it is so important for the horse's balance, for their tendons, their suspensories, to have that correct shoeing. It is something that, you know, I have definitely also learned that I never really knew about, how important it is as foals to have their feet corrected straight away. Working with Emma Blundell from Mount St John, seeing what remedial shoeing some of these foals, they have these plastic glue-on shoes which, you know, support them, correct their wonky legs. It's really, really fascinating. So it is really, really, really important to have good shoeing and good balance. Right. What do you want to do now? Huh? She wants to show you her piaffe, so... She wants to show me so I can fix it, but I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it. So let's have a look. So he's only 6, so I think he picked up a few steps last time I'd seen him. So again, how do you train a piaffe? So the startings of the piaffe is that you just teach your horse to jog. So you want to learn the horse just to jog on the spot. And to say that sounds really easy, but to teach a horse just to jog, I'm not even saying piaffe, I just want him to jog. So trot on the spot, not on the spot, but travelling forward, it's really, really, really difficult. So all you got to do is once, you know when you're out hacking and a horse goes off in front and your horse starts hanging back and behind and then he starts to get a little bit jiggy-jiggy, that's when it's the best time to start playing. I do a lot of it out hacking and playing around so that he just finds it a little bit easier to pick it up and it's not so stressful. So I just want to teach the horse to jog forward, and then once he learns to jog, then I will use a whip, especially when they're learning, just to touch them on the top of their bum so that then you teach them to bounce. And again, I always keep it really forward, and once I've got it forward and the horse is old enough, and then I can start to bring it back. A horse like Allegro was actually really difficult to teach piaffe because he was so hot, he wouldn't let us have the whip to help him piaffe because he got literally so crazy hot, he just couldn't do it. And then when I was trying to just teach him to jog, he just cantered the whole time. So every time I jogged, he cantered. And it was quite funny because Carl's like, he's not going to do it, he's just not got it. And I'm like, he will. And yeah, once he allowed Carl to help him and me to be able to correct him, and he understood just to jog, you would never know now he ever had any problem learning it because he's so gifted and talented at the piaffe. But that's the thing when you have hot horses or horses that are just like trying to pick it up and they don't understand the jogging, they'll just try and canter. But you have to just keep going, and it's very frustrating, and it takes time, and it doesn't happen overnight, it doesn't happen in a few days, it doesn't happen in a week or a month, it takes a while. So you do just have to keep going. That's all I can say is just keep going, stick with it, don't give up, don't think he's not going to do it, he will, he just has to find that way. So we'll just teach this one. So she's just now making him a little bit quicker with the legs. So just put the whip a little bit on the top of his bum. That's it. Put the whip on the top. And then just walk. And then just try again. So it's quite hard when you just walk on a long rein to then get that motivation. Very good. And then walk and pat him. So she only wants to get a few steps and then reward him. And then a few steps again and reward him. So again.